There is a kind of quiet that most people have forgotten how to find. Not the absence of noise, but a stillness that lives underneath all the activity of a day. It is the feeling you get just after a long breath, or in the first few seconds of morning before your thoughts begin to organize themselves. That stillness is not gone. It is simply waiting for you to return to it. Science has a great deal to say about why that stillness matters. When the nervous system is calm, the brain shifts into a different mode of processing. Problems that felt urgent begin to look more manageable. Creative solutions emerge without effort. Memory consolidates more cleanly. The body uses that time to repair tissue, regulate hormones, and restore energy. Rest is not a reward for hard work. It is a requirement for it. One of the simplest ways to return to stillness is through the breath. Not a complicated breathing exercise, but a single slow exhale that lasts a little longer than usual. That extended exhale activates the vagus nerve, which runs from the brainstem through the chest and into the abdomen. It is the body's own deceleration system, and it responds to something as small as one conscious breath. You do not need a meditation practice or a quiet room. You need only the next exhale you were already going to take. Movement is another entry point. A short walk, even 10 minutes, changes the chemical environment of the brain. Cortisol, the hormone most associated with chronic stress, drops measurably after moderate walking. Serotonin and dopamine begin to circulate more freely. The act of moving through space, especially outdoors, engages the brain's orienting response, the same mechanism that kept early humans alert and aware. It grounds attention in the present moment without asking you to try. Sleep is perhaps the most underrated tool for calm. During deep sleep, the brain clears metabolic waste through a system called the glymphatic network. This process only runs efficiently during slow-wave sleep, which is most abundant in the first half of the night. When sleep is cut short, that clearing cycle is interrupted and the residue of the day's thinking stays in the system. Over time, this accumulates as mental fog, irritability, and a lowered threshold for stress. Getting to bed 30 minutes earlier is not a small thing. It is one of the highest leverage choices available to most people. Nature exposure has a measurable calming effect as well. Researchers have documented reduced activity in the threat detection regions of the brain in people who spend time in natural environments compared to those in urban settings. Trees, water, birdsong, and open sky are not just pleasant. They appear to signal safety to a nervous system that evolved in those very environments. Even a view of natural light from a window has been shown to lower reported stress and improve mood over the course of a workday. Connection is the last piece most people overlook. Not connection through a screen, but the kind that happens when two people are fully present with one another. Eye contact, a shared silence, laughter, a hand placed briefly on a shoulder. These small moments regulate the nervous system in ways that are still not fully understood. They communicate safety without words. They remind the body that it is not alone, and they cost nothing except attention. Stillness, then, is not about removing yourself from life. It is about returning to the part of yourself that was never fully pulled away. The breath, the walk, the early night, the patch of open sky, the quiet presence of someone who sees you, these are not luxuries. They are the infrastructure of a life that can sustain itself. And they are available to you right now, in whatever small way this moment allows.